So it's the summer and you have lots of free time and don't want to waste it. Maybe you've already started off, by the wrong foot, and you feel like you're not gonna crush your goals. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you exactly how to make this summer productive and crush all of your goals that you have. So I'm gonna tell you the 4 pillars you need to focus on, the 4 different categories you should put your effort in, and set goals there for yourself, as well as I'll give you some daily actions you can take, in order to help you get closer to your goals. So first of all, pretty simple things. I want you to go to sleep at the same time, wake up at the same time. It doesn't have to be early. For example, now I wake up at 8 a.m. and this is not an early time. It's not too late either. So just do whatever works for you, but try to stay consistent, because it's gonna be very important for the next activities that you're gonna be doing, because you want to stay as consistent as possible. You need to develop a routine that is consistent, because you will just get into a habit of following it a bit easier, way easier. So the first category I want you to focus on is physical, so sports. I want you to have some goals by the end of the summer for you to achieve specifically in the sports category. So maybe around 3 goals. So something like, if you're running, say run your first 30 kilometers, then do a bench press PR, something like that, okay? But try to make them specific, like a specific amount of kgs, so that in the coming couple of months the exact amount of progress you should be making each week. So you will know if you're getting closer to your goal, and if you're not, you're gonna have to change something, tweak something to get closer. Okay, so this was the first category. Now the second category is gonna be business. And first of all, let me quickly get back to the first category. I also want you to have some kind of a rule on the amount of physical work you will do each day. So I recommend you having at least 1 physical activity exercise, and even if it's your rest day, it could be something like walking, like I'm doing right now. But it's very important to just move outside, because what I noticed is if I just take a day off to rest and I don't do anything, then it usually ends up being shit in whatever category it is. So I really recommend you get outside, you burn some calories, keep the metabolism going, keep the energy flowing, and you will have a very great day. Okay, so that out of the way, have at least 1 activity, physical activity to do, so you're staying active, even if you did a long run or an absolutely devastating leg session in the gym. Still find something else that works and work on that. Now, the business. So it doesn't have to be necessarily business if you don't start your business, but I really recommend you do start doing something online, so you can actually start building a skill set, then leverage it in the future. For example, I do copywriting. I wouldn't actually recommend you do copywriting because it's pretty hard to get into from the beginning, especially right now with the development of AI. It needs to be very competitive. So what I recommend you do is you do some research on maybe trading, some crypto, maybe drop shipping. Just do your research and try to start something. The business side can also be just called work, so it will be something of your main focus. It can be, for example, you studying something or learning some kind of a skill. Maybe you're an artist and you're drawing a lot. You can be drawing every day. So I want you to have some goal, some specific goal that you want to achieve with your business goal. So something that could be bringing you money in the future or even right now, like it is for me. So I want you to have something like that, and every single day you also need to set some kind of a goal for that, or the amount of time you want to be working on that. Me personally, I would recommend you do at least 2 hours of deep work on that goal, working a bit longer, maybe way longer, but 2 hours if you are working with no distractions is a very, very good place to start. So have a specific goal you want to achieve with that, and have a daily goal, which is gonna keep you motivated. Have some kind of a weekly goal to see, like, to make some specific progress. So if you're doing business, it could be send out, let's say, 100 outreaches in a week, or improve in XYZ. Okay, just have some short-term goals which will lead you closer to your long-term goal, which is at the end of the summer. The other category is so-called, I would call it inner or mindfulness. So what that is meditating usually, and just being with yourself, trying to, get to know yourself. And what I mean by that is just like having some time in your day when you are meditating, when you are, I don't know, reading, when you are, reading is on the line because you're still not really giving yourself time to think. You still have, but I would recommend you still have some some time during the day when you just sit and meditate. You think about something else. You can just even be sitting in the balcony and letting your thoughts flow, because we usually never do that. If you think right now, every single day, you're just either reading something, you are talking with someone, you're playing some kind of a game, you are listening to music. You're never letting your mind just actually think and let the thoughts flow. And why is that bad, and why do we want to work in that? Well, we want to do that because if you can't be able to just quiet it down, be used to staying quiet, you will start hearing your thoughts. You will stop being controlled by impulsive actions like wanting to take the phone, scroll, listen to music, and bonjour. And you will just be able to regain this kind of a discipline. So you won't be just, whenever you feel like not working, just going away, putting on YouTube. You will actually get control over that. So that's why I think it's a must-have for you to either go for a walk, no music, just you're going out, you're thinking about life. Maybe you're reading the Bible, then analyzing one verse. Just, you need to have this quiet time. So do whatever works for you, but have at least 30 minutes. Start off with 30 minutes, set some weekly goals, and hopefully by the end of the summer you will have improved so much you will be another person. You will be more calm. You will, you know, your friends will notice. So yeah, definitely do that. Now the video is getting already super long, but I wanted to go into one more category, which is the discipline category slash productivity. So it is kind of similar to all the others, because let's say the mindfulness category and the sports category already kind of trains you for that, but discipline is still it's discipline slash productivity, okay? And it's trying to get the most done in your day. And you don't have to be working 8 hours a day. Just have to be having the kind of day where you feel proud of yourself. The kind of day that by the end of the summer you won't tell your friends, oh, the summer passed by so quickly. You know, everyone tells that because they don't really do anything during their days. They're just going out with their friends to the mall, maybe play some video games, scroll some Instagram. And that's why the summer looks so short, because it's always the same and they don't achieve anything. But if you just sit there and write down what kind of the day would be perfect for you. So what needs to happen in a day or a week that you would feel good looking back on, and you would say, oh, that was a productive week or a day. So I would really recommend you do like plan out the day, and even plan out the free time that you want to have, where you can do just whatever. But let's say, for example, how mine looks. In the morning, I say wake up, go for a walk, record a YouTube video, then I take a little breakfast with some fruits, and while eating that, I am working on my online business for a couple of hours. Then I have some time to plan out the things, you know, just brainstorming, sitting with myself, the mindfulness category. And then later, what else do I do? Yeah, I usually go to the gym in the middle of the day. After that, I eat, and in the evening, I try to go for another walk. Before the walk, I also do some work, because I'm pretty busy right now. And before I go to sleep, I also write down the schedule for the next day, because it's the best thing you want to be doing. If you want a video on that, on how to schedule the next upcoming day, the best way to do that, let me know. So yeah, basically what I want you to do is just have a plan of how your perfect day would look like. And it doesn't have to be you just working out a lot. You can be working out 2 hours a day. Like me, a couple of days ago, I ran 23.5 kilometers, which is my record. So yeah, basically you do that. You have some physical activity, have some mindfulness, which could be going for a walk, sitting in your room, meditating, whichever works for you the best, as well as reading. And what else? Yeah, just the business goal. And that's basically it. So if you watch this video, you're a fucking psycho. I'm not gonna lie. There's no fucking way anyone watched this long. I'm usually just recording these videos for myself at a moment. Maybe one day people will actually start watching through these videos. Maybe they'll find some value. And I don't really care about a lot of views. I just want to help one person, because we have this opportunity to just be sharing our journeys and our ideas with others, as well as reflecting on myself. So while I'm recording this video, I'm just reflecting on myself. I am setting my day up for success because I'm sharing with you the exact things that I'm gonna be doing myself. So I'm becoming this kind of a teacher, and if I teach you something, it means I have to practice it. So I also become a practitioner. So I also recommend you maybe start recording some videos, just so you can talk about your goals, and because you know, the more you talk about it, the higher chance it has of being actually fulfilled by you. If you watch this video, mad respect for you. I would really appreciate if you would just comment so we could have a chat. You just comment who you are, how old are you, why you watch my video. That would be very interesting. It's not because it's not to boost the algorithm. I just actually want to see the first time someone comments on my video and finds some value, because these videos are unedited. I know I could be getting more views by editing them and spending more time on them, planning them out more. But right now, my goals just reflect, and I don't really see the demand. But in the future, if I'll see 10 people start watching me regularly, I might start preparing a bit more, has kind of a structure. So yeah, thanks for watching me yap for 17 minutes straight. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I wish you the best of luck for this summer. I hope you crush your goals. Feel free to comment. I'll reach out to you on Instagram. We'll have a chat. I'll see if I can give you some advice, share some of my experience, because it's actually the third summer where I am going all in on self-improvement. So I do have some experience. If you're just starting out, maybe you're 15, 17, 18. I am 16. I'm gonna turn 17 in a few days. So I just want to help out people like myself. Hope you have a good one. Bye bye. Peace.